Hi Virgo, this is Tara and welcome to your mid-April through mid-May 2018 Psychic Tarot Forecast. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm, as always, going to pull two cards. Well, I didn't do this last time, did I? I did the first 2 weeks of April separately. So I hope you don't mind sometimes if I change. It's just what's going on in my life for me to be able to do these readings, and I love to do them. So anyway, I'm doing this spread from mid-April to mid-May, with a reminder that we are still in retrograde. Actually, today's the 14th, so retrograde will end, Mercury retrograde will end tomorrow. And then we have a 2-week shadow period. So just be mindful of what you're ready to leap forward and sign, and maybe give it a couple weeks. Well, let's see what the cards have to say. They came out fairly easily, and so that's interesting to me. It's sometimes that they really want to chat with you. So let's see what the second half of April says. Well, these are two really nice cards. This came up for another sign, and I had, well, for the last sign I did, and I just said I haven't seen this card, and now seeing it twice is pretty interesting. So we have the Empress card, which is a major arcana. Use my wand. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles. So the Empress card represents an archetypal mother figure. It could represent also the birth of a baby or birth of a project. Just that mothering, giving birth to. Doesn't have to be a child. It can be. Some of you all might be becoming mothers or aunts or friends that are having babies, or you might be ready to birth a project. Now, if that is the case, and this, again, this is towards the end of April, it feels like you've taken, or you're going to be taking some time out to replan, rethink, make sure that you're organized so that you can go to that Eight of Pentacles, which is about having all the work that you need, making money, and feeling really good about what you're doing. So this card says, everything's moving forward, no problems. If you need to take a time out here and there and make sure that you're on the path you want to be on, don't abort the mission or the project or the whatever you're working towards, another client or more clients, whatever it is, because you have the birth of something going on here. And see that to be able to see this through is good to take a, like I said, a self-imposed timeout. Not all the way. Don't leave. Just planning. There you go. And this is a sign, of course, of the earth signs. It's Pentacles, so Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. And so I feel like you guys know how to do this anyway. All right, let's look at the first 2 weeks of, well, we have the Death card and the King of Cups. Interesting, because we know that the Death card 99.9% of the time does not mean physical death. I mean, it has before, you know, readings here and there, but it usually doesn't. It usually means a transformation. I think some of you all are going to say, though, that someone has, I'm rubbing my eyes, someone has passed, because I'm kind of like feeling anguish or feeling disappointment, sadness, those types of things. Usually this means transformation in your life, and it might mean because, you know, the birth of this idea and you're transforming. This Death card is facing the King of Cups. Now the King of Cups, it can be a man or woman, so don't get thrown by that. The Court cards mean so many different people to everyone, but typically this is a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. And it can be their sun or their moon or rising sign as well. Could be a couple things. You could be transforming into being more of like this King of Cups. With this King of Cups would be very masterful with his emotions, be able to express himself, able to create so easily, and he's very intuitive. that type of thing. So it might be that you're adding a little bit of that spice to your life. Maybe you're going to take a course or attend a class that might feed you more of that type of information. I don't think this is a person. Actually, let me say something about this person too. Would be a great doctor, healer, someone like that. Again, most of the time this is not the death of a person, but the death card is moving towards the King of Cups. I'm not going to scare anybody and say, oh, again, it's transformation about you and what you want to move towards, and maybe you want to move towards this masterful type of self-expressive, self-compassion type of person. Okay, let's look at the transition card and see what the energies are underneath the surface that are playing out. Well, the Five of Cups. So the Five of Cups, or excuse me, Four. Sorry about that. The Four of Cups is where someone is feeling bored with what's going on in their life. They're ready for different action in different situations. There's the Three Cups that this person already has, which are full. They're upright. So things are in order, and the universe is giving him another blessing of another cup of feeling good, and he's like arms crossed. No, I don't think so. There's something more to it. Usually to me, what the something more to it means a sense of feeling passionate, feeling creative. Not to mean that you're going to be a painter, some of you all might, but I mean creative minded. You want to put some more juice. And, you know, again, that could mean while you're contemplating, that could be the transformation as you're looking for more creativeness in your life. You all leave the comments below, and then see, then we have the King of Cups here. So you all leave the comments below and tell me what these cards mean for you specifically, if you would like. You know, the Court cards, again, this could be a person or an essence of this King of Cups. All right, I'm going to look into my crystal for Virgo for mid-April through mid-May. Well, I feel like you've been pulling a lot of, maybe not your own weight, and this is, of course, quote-unquote your own weight, but other people's weight as well, meaning that maybe you're doing more work than is called for at your work, or you're picking up the slack where others are slacking. Or maybe they've been on vacation, or maybe they've been out. Maybe they've been out on maternity leave. I don't know. I'm just saying there could be a couple different things that could apply towards. You're picking up the slack. Maybe it's at home as well. Okay, let's see what else. Okay, so is that what I think it is? Which is what it's come up before. I'm looking for your totem animal, Virgo. Oh, I see it again in a different way. Okay, so this is like a roadrunner. I've seen the roadrunner in this crystal before, but not the same. You know, these crystals have inclusions so that every time you look at them, you see something different. So look at what a roadrunner brings up to you. That's come up in one other reading, but it was a couple months ago. So, you know, look at roadrunners. They move quickly, you know, beep, beep, but they like to move fast. And so see what the perils are of moving too fast, but what's also beneficial, and how that changes. All right. What else comes up for Virgo? Okay. I'm seeing so many different things. I'm trying to make sense of them. This is interesting for you all. It's a little bit different. Okay, some of you might be planning, it feels like it's a celebratory mode. It's sort of the cornucopia of good food, good drink, getting together with others. That would be awesome if you had have a chance to do that. It could be kids graduating from high school, college. It could be a family get-together coming up. It could be you're going on a vacation or a picnic. I kind of saw it as like a picnic, but to me that means enjoying, enjoying family, enjoying friends. Okay, anything else that we want to show? Well, I'm also seeing, well, this is a hawk. Okay, so you may want to, hawk and roadrunner, and compare those. Interesting. Okay, Virgo, I'm seeing a lot of, and I do sometimes see a lot of amber, but with yours, with looking into you, a lot of amber, which can mean second or third chakra. This ball's wanting to move today. Second chakra would be, well, mother, feminine intuition. Third chakra is more yellow, and amber's sort of I guess amber's more yellow. So it's feeling your power, taking care of your digestive system. Okay, let's count the numbers on the cards. We have 3 and 7 is 10, and 4 is 14. And 14 and 13 is what, 27? 28. Well, 2 and 8 is 1. So it really is about you focusing on what you want, Virgo. You might want to, try out, of course, everybody's changing. All signs are changing and doing things differently. We're in a really precipice of time right now. But, you may want to take on more like a quality of an Aries sometimes, something that's about, me, and take that on. Ones are very creative. Ones are very intuitive in numerology. Take action, self-determines, can start any situation themselves. So I feel like speaking of, the one in the major arcana cards is the Magician. So I feel like some of you all are feeling sort of like you're needing to be the magician. You're needing to turn, butter into cream and just take what you have and make it really something beautiful, something exciting for you, something creative for you. There's some transformation going on, and you're not the first. Of course, we all are, but you're not the first sign, maybe the second or third, and I've done probably 9 now. But you have this card came out for you all. I usually look for a butterfly in it because that's really what's transforming. It's like opening up your wings and flying. So let yourself do that. If you all would like your own personal private reading with your own personal private questions, you can get a hold of me in the Show More section below. Look in the Show More section. There's a link to my order page, and you can look at the different reading times. I have 30, 45 minutes, an hour, or video. Also, make sure to subscribe if you haven't. I'm thankful to those of you who have. And also, make any comments. I'd love to hear your comments about this, Virgo, and see what's going on for you. Okay, what's changing in your life? And how is it changing? Okay, my friends, take care, be well, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.